You know, we're supposed to live a full life, and I'm here to help you do that. I'm Royal, and this is Life Support TV. Her world. Number 6, she wants to be encouraged and she wants to be valued. You've got to stand with her. You've got to respect her opinion. You've got to be tender with her. You've got to serve her. You've got to compliment her, and you can't just compliment to get sex. You know, guys say I love you all the time. I say I love you all the time. But you're not showing that you love. Talk with her and listen and spend time with her. Number 7. She wants honesty and openness. Now, I want to tell you something. The best way to get this is to just start being there. Just start being there with the honesty and openness. When you start a relationship with somebody, be open and honest. Look, those of you, we're in a place now in history where people are getting married later. It's a good chance if you're 30 years old, you're marrying somebody that's been married twice, has a couple of kids, have whatever. Look, don't surprise them 3 months into the marriage. Start off honest first. Premarital counseling is huge. And if you're having trouble with honesty, I don't think you're just going to get honest by yourself. Go to a third party and let somebody sit down and counsel and help y'all work out being honest with each other. Trust is a huge issue in a marriage. And I'll just tell you something. People can stay married for years and not trust each other. But it's a sorry marriage. It's nothing like that feeling God's love with skin thing than it would be if it's honest and open. Number 8, she wants domestic and financial trust. She wants domestic and financial trust. I've counseled a lot of women over the years and kids who feel stress all the time because dad jumps from one job to another. You may think that's cool, and you may think you're walking up the ladder, but you know, the Apostle Paul actually said, the Apostle Paul was never married. And in one of the Apostle Paul's letters, he said, look, one of the main reason I'm not married is because I can do anything for God that He wants me to. And he said, I would prefer for you, if you're going to do anything God wants you to do, then I would prefer you to not get married, because then you can do anything God wants you to. But he said, but look, when you get married, you got to think about your wife. He says that about ministry. What do you think he'd say about jobs? Go to this job, go to that job, transfer here, transfer here. You're driving your wife crazy and you're driving the kids crazy. A lot of stress comes from that. But guys will just quit their job and go do something else. The wife really is thinking, where's the next paycheck coming from? And financially, look, one of y'all is better at handling the finances than the other. For us, it's Lisa. It was very hard as a young person to think that my wife was better with handling money and the finances than me. And my pride was not letting that happen. And all it took was her yelling at me a few times when checks bounced for me to turn that over. And Lisa handles that incredibly well. But she also wants me to come to her and support her when she's doing that, and not going out and spending all the money, and be responsible on my end too. And then domestically, just because you have a job, it's no excuse for you to not do stuff at home. It's no excuse at all. And she's staying home with the kids. Try that. Try that. I know people that stay home with kids for a little while and they can't wait to get back to work. It's huge. It's huge. I'm Royal, and this is Life Support TV.